Hello YouTubers, here I am at night editing my video on the oil change to the KIA Optima, and I lost some footage at the very first part. Well, I had it up on jack stands. I was taking the bottom panel off underneath the oil pan. Well, here I started taking the big panel off, and I should have only taken the small one off, and you'll see that in the next video. And I was taking the small one off, and I was sliding it out from underneath the car, and I hit this video camera, and it went into this mode. It says, I think what I said on the video, it's something about lost footage or something like that. I'm like, okay, fine, let's move on, you know. And then I go to edit this, and I have a blank spot that I missed. So that's when it said it lost that video, it lost it. So now I'm all caught up, and I'll send you to the video to finish up. So to the video go. Bye. Okay. I hit it with that piece of plastic, and it said something about my memory card. I don't know. That's the first I've ever seen that in all the years I've had this thing. Okay, well, we're back. And that is the panel you take off. Not the whole thing, just that. Alright, okay, now I'll show you what's up underneath here. Slide my carcass in here. Alright, there's the oil filter. See, here's the big piece here. And do I have this thing all the way back? Filter. And over there is the pan filter. So, yeah, you're only supposed to take off this half. I'm going to be moving some stuff around here. I'm going to pull this cardboard back. Put the pan underneath the other side of the cardboard so I don't get the cardboard all full of oil. So, bear with me. You're going to be moving. Hang on. Well, here, I'll slide you on. Anyway, you can watch the cardboard move then. Oh. I think that's far enough back. Looks like it. And I don't have any paper towels. That's very organized, isn't it? And live. Okay. We got some rags. Before we take that plug off, we're going to wipe off some of the grime around the plug since the last oil change. It's pretty clean out of here. Alrighty. Okay. I started and ran the car for a few minutes. Let's see where I'm at. Just to get the oil a little bit warm. There we go. Whoa! It's really coming out hard. This is coming out so hard. Wow. This plug is coming out hard. Cross-thread this thing. Good God. There we go. With me here? this keep coming out so hard? Man, the thing came out hard. Usually you pop them loose and they come right out. And it's an original thing. You know, sometimes the people strip these things out and they end up putting a self-tapper in there. No, still the original. Okay. Oil's still draining. Alright. I'm a little nervous there. I do have a... Hello. Yeah, the oil's draining. I have a torque wrench. It says 25 to 33 foot-pounds. So I got this set. So if you take out this little plastic plug, if you start to take this out, stop. You're doing it wrong. It's funny about this little Kia. Thing goes through oil. And they say that's common. Well, I run a 520 in this thing. Really lightweight oil for all the years of running 1030 or 1040 trucks and stuff. Most of the stuff that you get, even when you go to the good guys that do oil changes, you kind of get some cheap oil. And it is what it is. It's still good oil, and change it every 3,000 to 4,000 miles. It should be fine. But I was at Walmart the other day, and they had the Walmart brand and they had Quaker State, and the Quaker State was the same price as the Walmart brand. So I was like, okay, so I'm going to put some Quaker State in this. And we'll see how this thing goes through oil. I bet you maybe with a better grade of oil, maybe it wouldn't go through as much. And I noticed some other information on this. It says, of course, on the oil fill cap, it says 5W20 on it. But when you read into the manual and stuff like that, you can run a 1030 and stuff in this, which wouldn't void the warranty or anything, but you could run a different oil than what's on that the oil fill plug on the top by the engine. Usually that's what you should go by. Flo got some crazy miles out. I did too. We were getting a few times she said she was getting 39, 38 miles a gallon out of this. This is a 2.5, and that's crazy. It is. It's crazy good. And I was getting 39, but when I was on the interstate between Kansas City and Des Moines, I didn't run into any traffic. In any traffic, I didn't touch my cruise control. I just went over to the fast lane and passed the slow thing and went back. Nice, smooth cruise all the way up to Des Moines, and I got like 39 miles a gallon. Well, between Des Moines and Iowa City, I was fighting traffic, a lot of traffic there, in and out, slowing down and speeding up and stuff. I got like 34. It made me mad. It's like, man, people, get out of my way. I just want to stay at steady speed. And that's what it is. Keep your foot out of it. Just keep a nice steady speed. Don't up and down, running around. Just keep your foot out of it. Let the cruise control set the pace. And I might have had a little wind behind me too on the way up, if I think about it. So I might have had a little tailwind getting me. But Flo said, yeah, she got the. I told her to check that mileage. She got 39, 38. Unheard of when I get in my truck. I'm lucky if I get my 14. Okay, let's get back to this thing here now. 14's probably good in some trucks. I just got the one my brother Dan, nephew Scott built for me. Love the truck. I did a few things that were a real pain in the ass to do on it. Somebody schmuck hit my car out here in the street. I had to take the bumper off, put brackets on it. That was a pain. I did a video on that one, so if you ever want to see that one, it's there. Okay. Started in easy. Yeah, it starts in easy and it's progressively harder. Huh. That's interesting. It is interesting. I better put it back on the ratchet. I don't know what I was thinking. I could screw it in. Come on, baby. You started in easy. Just maybe that's so it doesn't back out as easy. You know, if somebody doesn't get this as tight as they should. Maybe that's a good thing. I don't know. Maybe these are tapered threads or something like that. Tightens up as you tighten it up. Keeps it in there better. Well, now it's got real loose there, right there. Real loose. Interesting. Yeah. Never know. New innovations. I had this one has a transmission, automatic transmission. You can't check the fluid. So I did have it flushed at 60,000 miles. Some people say, well, you can, you know, they say that you can let it go to 100,000. I'm like, no, that's not going to happen. So, that there is that there. There we go. She's torqued. Let's double check that. Make sure it's nice and clean. Alright, so we got to move up to here. I'll have to slide the cardboard up some more. We'll move up a little bit. See about getting the oil filter out. Take this at an angle. Alright, I'm going to have to go get a wrench, so I'll be back. Ouch. We're going to spin you around here. There we go. Here's the... Whoa. Just went over the edge there. Yeah, I forget this thing has 5 quarts in it. It's got a lot of oil in it. So that's my little strap deal. I used to use this at International Harvester. Taking big semi filters off. Tell you what, I had one, more than one. Had to put channel locks on it. I know guys that had to chisel off those big filters on the semis. Yeah, I know they're so tight. Okay, let's see how much oil I can get up my armpit. Alright, here we go. Don't waste any time. Come on, baby. Come on. There we go. Oh, look at that. Bubbling crude. Beverly Hillbillies. Yeah, definitely ready for an oil change. Make sure that the oil ring comes off. It's still on there. I'm looking up here. I made that mistake, and my poor brother had to, so I was young and stupid, put a double ring on it. The thing leaked oil and fucking blew up the engine. My brother had to put a 6-cylinder engine in our International delivery vehicle. I feel bad about that all these years later, but it's a hell of a lesson to learn. So we're going to clean up my hands and get the new filter. And the filter, I'm going to pour oil into the filter so when it starts it up, that this is primed right away. And that's a good thing to do if you can. Some filters are sideways, you can't do that. But if you can get a filter that goes straight up and down, and you put some oil in that filter, put some oil around the new ring, and tighten it up. So we're going to go do that. I'm going to leave this thing around. I'll edit it out later. I'm going to get oily again, but I want to compare this. Compare your filters. Should be the right one, but... Oh! Watch out. Okay. Oh, shit. Come on, Bubba. Yeah, that's a great one. Okay. I want to put some oil on there anyhow. Really? I'm going to take this thing in with me. Alright. Well, this is a Napa filter, it's bigger. Yeah, okay. Alright, now that I slopped everything up again, start over from scratch. Okay, just want to make sure. Alright, I'm back. Alright, put some oil in it, wash my hands, got all the oil off them so I can tighten this up. Bad thing about this, if you go to tighten it up when your hands are all slippery, you might not be able to tighten it up as far as it goes. This is a Mobil 1, a little bit overkill for this 3,000 or 4,000 mile oil change, but it's a good filter. $10, you can pay 5 or 6 for a Fram. Frams are alright. I just want to do a little bit better when it comes to this car. Okay. So what I do on here, if you can see, put a little mark on the filter. There, you can see it better there. I put a little mark on the filter. It says 3/4 to 1 turn after you seat it. So that will let me know where I am to tighten that up. Just one of the little things I do, that's all. So let's tighten this up. Still a little slippery yet. It's just really hard to get your hands up in there. And this is going to be one of those that I'm going to have to... Don't recommend people doing this. It just doesn't get tight enough. This is... don't do this. This is not bad. Just take it easy. Just can't get at it and I don't have the strength. Just take it easy. There we go. It's on there. It's on there. Okay. So, wipe this all up. Okay, well, I'm going to put the screws back in. There's no sense of boring you with the stuff I did before. And I'll meet you up top when we go to put all the oil back in. So, see ya. Bye. I'll be back. Ugh. Oh, God. And this is the other reason I pay people. It's the other reason I pay people to do this. Hello, back. I got that pan on underneath there. That was fun. So, put some oil in it. The oil's filling. Dump this at an angle. Doesn't loop as much. This one takes 4.9 to 5.1 quarts. That's pretty good. Usually 4 cylinders. You know, I've had them as low as 3.5. That's with filter and everything. Usually they're about 4. So an extra quart of oil. Maybe a good thing, huh? After you fill this up and the jug is empty, let it sit for about 10 or 15 minutes before you start it up. With that oil, you're pouring oil into the head. It's got to run down into the pan. Those oil galleys, pretty good size, let the oil return down to the pan, but you just want to make sure that your oil gets down to the pan. So just give it a few minutes to drain down there, so when you start it up, you know that you got plenty of oil in the top and down in the pan. That's pretty cool. So that's the reason I should have started earlier. See the sunshine in my face and on the board here. So all I gotta do is start this thing up. The hard part is done. Just got to remember that for you are watching this, it only takes about 6 bolts to take that cover off, not like 10. Take your time. Take your time, do a good job. Look at stuff, make sure you got that oil ring off that comes off the oil filters on the other oil filter, not up on top. I wouldn't even want to think of what it costs for one of these engines to be replaced. I'm sure it's probably just for the transmission $3,000 or $4,000. So I could imagine, even try to guess how much it would be to change an engine in one of these. Probably pretty expensive. So this is my Sunday, and upcoming is my 64th birthday. It's not this Monday, it's the following Monday. I might do a video on what I do on my 64th birthday. I'm thinking about it. Let's plan on maybe doing something for my birthday. I took the day off. Maybe go fishing or something. I have to get a fishing license. I was planning on getting one anyhow. And we're going to end up doing some more camping. The heat breaks, the weather starts getting cool. Flo and I will camp until it snows. You've seen us on other camping videos. We're not afraid of the cold. We love the cold. Yeah, I'm going to have to move this around when I edit, but make sure you chuck your wheels here. Now these, I've got the back wheels. I got a brick up against the front. Now these cars, front wheel drive, will roll back on you. If you jack up to one side, they can roll back on you. So make sure you always block your tires, especially when you're jacking it. I had a little Toyota. I was doing a ball joint on that thing. I jacked it up, and the thing rolled back and bent my jack. I had to go get a new jack. It actually rolled back, and the jack popped out from underneath the car and actually twisted the jack. I mean, I don't buy real expensive. These are $70, $80 jacks. Nothing. You know, you get the big expensive one. They're really heavy to roll out, and I'm not as strong as I used to be. So make sure you put the blocks on the tires. Keep it from rolling away. Well, I wanted to save something before I'll have to edit this one into my goodbye, or put it on. I think I'm going to put this on the end here. I'm going to split it here. Okay, here I am, back. This oil pan is full of oil. I'm used to draining a few out, and this thing is plumb full, right up to the edge. And this is probably going to be the fun part, watching me try to pour this oil into this container. Oh yeah. Yeah. And right here I have the floor dry ready. ready to go. Okay, well, let's see how good I can get that in there. You got a good shot of that? Where are you? Right there. Okay, this thing is about 1 inch to the top, if that. I carried it all the way from the driveway into here and I didn't spill it. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Oh, whoa, whoa. Ah, yeah, man. I forgot about it leaks up over the edge. I do that every time. Yeah. Oh, believe me, I spilled more than that on the floor already. Ah! Man, this oil is dark. That's one thing about these engines, this oil is always black. I'm ready for an oil change. Yeah, I spilled some. Put this up here. Itch the edge. Done this quite a few times. And we'll lean that up there and let that drain for a day or two. There we go. Yeah. Made a mess. You sweep this up and you use it again. you sweep it up and you use it again. That's it. Whatever in that bucket has probably been reabsorbed quite a few times from every time I spill it. So, car started up great. No leaks. Everything's good. I'm gonna go have a Dr. Pepper. All right, see ya again. Bye.